Hey everyone, Edgey Berserker back with Demon Bride. I decided to record 4 in a row, which is fine. Yeah, okay, cool. So we have Eve with Beelzebub. I looked up Demon Bride, and the two characters that I saw were the guy with the actual Demon Bride. I forget his name already. It's just I wasn't given a chance to love these characters. And Eve with Beelzebub. And I was fascinated by her animation and whatnot. And like just the whole design in that. I don't know, something weird like about it. It's just like, whoa, okay, hold up. What am I looking at? And what I get is basically crying Freeman over here in female form with a masochistic Beelzebub demon guy with her. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy her fight style a lot. It's just like all kicks and shit. It's awesome. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's like I just saw the thing. I'm like, hold up, whoa, what's this game? What's going on? Because I was seeing like demons and angels and shit, which is like my jam, and then I see this crazy animation for this character. I'm like, what's happening? So yeah, like, I think I just really dig the Crying Freeman aesthetic of her. Because for those who don't know, Crying Freeman is a manga and anime that is about an assassin that basically strips down to being naked. Wait, I promise you, it's not a hentai. It's just one of those, like, you know, 80s ultra gore type animes, but with plot. With, like, some hypersexuality in it. But not, like, you know, blatantly graphic, I guess is the best way to put it. And they did not shy away from showing nudity on old women, old men, and also, like, larger set ladies and men as well. FYI. But yeah, he basically stripped down naked and he would just fight with like a blade between his like toes. And it was just like all kicks and shit. And I don't know, I think my young mind was affected by this. Because I watched these types of anime at a very young age, in which I probably shouldn't have. But I played so much Mortal Kombat, which I also probably shouldn't have played at my age. It turned out fine though. I think I just have weird aesthetics now. Like angels and demons. That's just always been my thing, man. Like, one of my original story ideas, which was not original at all, was basically X-Men with angels and demons. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The whole thing was incomprehensible, and I would just keep adding shit for whatever the aesthetics were of that time. So just keep in mind, like, no. No. So I would always have, like, that type of, like, influence and shit. Oh, man. I need to dig up my old OCs and try to make the story actually comprehensible and make sense. Someday. Scissor girl there, though. She's scaring me. Come on. No, I got cool Prime Freeman moves. I always remember there's this one channel. I forget what the hell it was called. I gotta find my old VHS tapes with it, because like there was sci-fi and then there was this other one that would like almost literally show like the ads in between were like, you know, just like, oh, check out this bikini model bullshit. But I was like, I just want to see the anime, and it was a channel that showed stuff like the Dirty Pair movies, Project Eden. I love that movie, by the way. It showed Vampire Hunter D as well, which, you know, Sci-Fi did too. And they showed Crying Freeman, and instead of just editing out scenes, they would just pixelate instead. So, like, if there's any nudity in that, it would just be, like, pixelated out, as opposed to, like, you know, well, we've got to edit everything. But when there was extreme gore, they also pixelated that. I was like, no, I gotta watch the uncut version. That happened a lot. So, yeah. Oh, I gotta find the name of that channel. That's gonna be my mystery thing. I just had to find like an old VHS tape that has it saved on there. Saved. Jesus. So, okay, recorded on there. And yeah, we'll go from there. By the way, speaking of archaic devices from the 80s and early 90s, first off, Rise, that's right, I like him, he's cool. Anyways, speaking of archaic devices, my sister and I went down to Fabricland because she needed to get some crafting supplies and shit. And then behind me when we were leaving, there's two girls saying, like, these two girls which were probably in their 20s, maybe younger, going, oh, I just wish they would bring cassettes back. Because I just loved how they are and how they look in that. I just really wanted to turn around and go, no! We're never going back to that. We can't. No, please. I don't want my music to sound shitty and hissy again. I'm okay with vinyl, though, because vinyl sounds really nice when you have a clean vinyl. But cassettes, man, nah. No, get that. I don't care what hipster movement's happening. Don't try to make cassettes a thing, man. Just don't. I don't need this whole stress of a tape getting in the deck. I have to pull up the goddamn pencil to get it wound back. No. As a child who actually lived through that decade, and did not romanticize it like you guys are, you don't want cassettes. Just not. No. Wow. How to upset Edgey Berserker. Say that cassette should come back and be a viable format again. No, 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 no. Yeah, you want to repeat that song? Oh, you better rewind and make sure you get at the right spot, asshole. That's how great cassettes are, huh? Fuck. See, look at that. All this talk about cassettes made me actually lose the match. CDs are being out of style now, which, you know, they do take up space, I admit that. But, because I have to... Sorry, I just choked on my own spit. I have to say, vinyl. I have, like, a hefty collection, mostly due to, soundtrack collecting, because I just really like soundtracks. And I did notice, though, that they, as big as they are, they don't take up that much space, like, at all. So, yeah. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, I don't need cassettes, man. Just don't. Just stop. I am having so much trouble on Judge. Probably because I'm thinking about cassettes and how much I hate them. Sure, do I miss making mixtapes off the radio? Sure. But guess what? I have an Apple Music account, so now I'm controlled on what type of music I should listen to. Some people have Spotify, which is great, because guess what? They don't have to be controlled to what the radio tells them to listen to. Like, I got a grudge against the radio, because boy howdy. Wanna know what song I'm really fucking sick of? My sinuses are acting up, so I can't tell you yet. I am so sick of the 30 Seconds to Mars song. Sorry, I was about to say Radioactive, because Walking on Water sure as hell sounds like that song. Ugh, hate it. So sick of it. So sick of that fucking song. Because the radio thinks, because we're having contests, and they're going to be in Toronto, not even a city that's nearby, really. We gotta overplay their new song so much because everyone just wants to hear their new song on repeat all day, every day. And then every once in a while we'll just throw in the song Jeremy by Pearl Jam, because even though they have a rich discography, we gotta play the death out of that one. And not to mention their giant boner for, you know, the total of 3 Red Hot Chili Peppers songs. And yet, for the spice of life, though, they do actually play a good variety of Offspring, which I will accept, because, God, at least they realize they have other songs. That was my radio rant. It's work radio. I mean, we get what we get, right? Because we can't play our own stuff at work, because, you know, you get the wrong person, and they'll be like, what the hell kind of music is this? We can't legally play that, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. So it's fine, you know, whatever. But we did make it a note, though, that everything will be a Katy Perry free day, which is good. Because I do like, though, that at least Katy Perry constantly teaches me on, like, reasons on why I dislike her. So you know what? Good. I'm glad she keeps fucking up. Just gonna beat this guy, man. Yeah! The power of hipsteritis depends on it. My other episode was so short, and this one took longer just because I kept dying on friggin' Judge. Oh! Speaking of convenient censorship. Holy shit. Wow. That's... She's in a punk band, I'm assuming. But by that blackouting, I have a feeling she's not wearing any underpants. Oh my. Anyways, this is edgeyberzerker signing off on this ranty edition of Demon Bride. The next episode I'll see y'all later. Bye now.